Charlie Bonder here with UCCS Athletics, here with assistant coach of the UCCS men's basketball team, Alex Snyder. Now, Coach, it's been a little bit. You guys have had a lot of time to think about last night. Really, what do you guys take away from last night?
We take away the fact that when we want to, we can play hard and we can compete with anyone in the RMAC, and we got to learn not to get punched in the mouth first before we do that.
And now you have a big matchup tonight. We talked a little bit about it, but just going in more depth with Colorado Mines, what do you guys really know? What are going to be some factors for tonight's game?
They're a team that moves well with and without the ball. They pound it in the post a lot, and they set a lot of screens. They're a little bit slower in their action, and they don't run in transition as much as other teams.
And, last night was more of a guard-heavy game. Tonight could be more of a post-heavy game. How are you guys getting the post players ready for tonight?
Man, we're just asking them to play hard. We'll go with a different lineup to try to match their size a little bit. But we still want to focus on playing our game. We don't want people to dictate what we do.
And one of their players, Golku Natason, the RMAC Defensive Player of the Year last year and preseason Offensive Player of the Year this year. How are you guys really looking to match up against him?
He's a great player. We trust Trayshawn to guard him. We'll obviously help him as much as we can. He uses a lot of ball screens, and he's so good at getting to the paint and be able to shoot it. But we feel like if we're always close to him and be able to contest everything, that's the best we can do.
And, the last couple of games, it's been a little bit of a slow start for you guys in the first half. How are you guys working on that? Is it in practice where you guys work on that, or where does that come from?
It's a mental thing. We're going to change up the warm-up a little bit, see if we can get the guys going a little bit. But it's really on them and taking it a little bit more serious.
And, still a young team, only 2 seniors on the squad. What's really been the biggest challenge for this team for you personally?
Consistency. Coming out in games different like we have. Practice is even inconsistent, and it just comes from being young. We got to learn to take every day from a business standpoint.
And, just looking at Colorado Mines as a whole, always in that NCAA tournament talk, always going deep in the RMAC tournament. Is that a big factor for tonight, seeing more of an experienced team?
Not necessarily. I think the biggest thing with Mines is they are very consistent, being on that topic. They don't make a lot of mistakes, but at the same time, a lot of teams don't push them. We want to run the floor. We want to test them defensively. We want to pressure them a little bit. So we want to control the tempo, and if we think we can do that tonight, we'll have a good chance.
And, we've talked before, and I've talked to head coach Jeff Culver about, not really having that first scoring option this year. It could be really anyone. Last night it was Elijah Ross's night with a career high, and, Trayshawn Wolford still put in 22 points. So how do you guys go to that, and really who do you start with on the offensive side?
Well, the answer is no one. We run our stuff, and we expect our players to make the right reads. It just so happened that Elijah was open a lot yesterday. Same thing with Trey. And so we're going to have our plays, and who's open, and just knock down the shot.
And just being at home, guys, 3-1 at home overall this year. Is that play a factor too? Just, finals just ended. Does that really help the team?
I think it helps in the sense of these are our rims. With a lot of students going home for Christmas break, we don't have that advantage. But just being in our gym every day, I think, helps us.
Well, there you have it. Assistant coach of your UCCS men's basketball team, Alex Snyder, before the game against Colorado Mines tonight at 7:30. Coach, good luck.
Thank you.